Hey guys, it's me, it's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to someone else who may like it as well, okay? So today we have a very interesting question. I've had this conversation several times with several different people, and just the other day someone reminded me about this question, and I thought that some of you may be interested in this as well. They asked me about karma. I've talked a lot about karma on this channel and the effects of karma and how it comes up in our lives. So what they asked me was, is there any way to clean up or reverse your karma? Now, first thing I'm going to do is explain to you what karma is, okay? So karma comes from the Buddhist and the Hindu traditions. And basically karma is the sum of your actions. So while you're on earth, and a lot of these different groups believe in past lives. So it's the sum of your actions throughout your lives. So if you've done mostly good actions, you have good karma. If you've done bad actions, you have bad karma. Karma can show up in your life as things that you do and then negative things come back to you, or it can show up in your next life as in you do negative things now and in your next life you come back as a beggar, or someone who has a great deal of difficulty and hardship in life. So that's the idea of karma. So what they want to know is, can you fix this? Like if you've messed up, is there a way you can fix your karma? And actually there is. Some of you who are familiar with the 12-step programs will actually know about this, as that's where I first heard this. But one way to clean up your karma is to go back and apologize to everyone that you hurt. In many 12-step programs, the participants will do this. They'll call the people that they hurt while they were using, people they stole from, people they lied to, things along those lines. So if you've done wrong to people, the first thing you can do to start to clean up your karma is apologize sincerely. Sincerely apologize to those people that you hurt, if you meant to hurt them or not. But if they're hurt and it was because of you, go back and apologize. That's a very basic one, as you can see. Another thing you can do to clean up your karma is, after you've apologized for the things you've done, don't do those things anymore. Some people will apologize and then make the same mistakes. That's not good. You want to apologize and then you want to stop those behaviors. You want to stop doing those actions. So if you were a womanizer, or if you were somebody who was, unfaithful or untrustworthy, or if you were somebody who would steal, or whatever the case is, whatever you used to do that you've apologized for, now stop doing it. Okay, so you've told the person you're sorry, or persons you're sorry. Now you stop doing whatever this thing is. And then the third thing you can do to clean up your karma after you've done those things is to start to do good, kind, positive things. So now you want to shift the vibration. So before, you used to do these horrid things or these negative things. Now you want to try to do the best that you can. Now, mind you, of course, nobody's perfect. You will make mistakes. You'll stumble. You'll fall. You'll have bad days. But if you're consistently trying to be kind, if you're consistently trying to do the right thing, if you're consistently trying to live in a positive manner, not just speaking positive, but living positive, these are the ways to accumulate positive karma. So now you've made up for the past as best you could. I mean, it's nothing you can do to erase what you've done, because that energy is already out there. But this is a good way to begin to have positive karma. So moving forward, now you will begin to accumulate positive and good karma versus accumulating bad karma. It's always funny to me that the people who don't believe in karma are people who have the worst karma. I've always thought that was funny. Whenever I've talked to somebody about karma, I've come to find that the ones who don't believe in it are the ones who have accumulated the worst karma from doing bad deeds. I guess they don't want to believe, that they're going to have to pay for that. But in every spiritual system, they have some kind of idea of doing positive action and how negative action can actually be hurtful to you. So that's how you can clean up your karma. It's not a fast process. A lot of people have asked me this question. I had this question once upon a time, and that's how I came across like how to change my life, how to heal things, how to make things better. And a lot of it had to do with accumulating more positive karma. Okay? So that's a pretty short question. So I hope that many of you will begin to think about it. It wasn't a lot to it. All you have to really, it's very, very simple, but you would not believe how many people I know failed at that attempt. Either failed at being able to say they were sorry. Some people just could not apologize. Some people were able to apologize, but just could not stop. So they continued to accumulate more bad karma because they couldn't stop doing what started it in the first place. Okay? So those things can be really problematic. Likewise, being kind to people, doing the right thing, staying in a positive energy. Some people just find it to be difficult because like for instance, if you're in a negative environment, it's harder to try to treat people in a positive way. So for a lot of those people, they have to actually change the environment that they're in. They have to stop being in certain places because being in those places is not good for them emotionally, spiritually, mentally, but also it makes it more difficult for them to accumulate good karma because they're in these negative situations. So another thing that happens a lot of times is some people have to change their environment because they come to find that they're hanging in a very negative space and it's difficult to change that. Okay? All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So if you would like to get a reading done, please email me. My email will be underneath this video. All my contact information will be underneath this video. And if you want to send me a gift, because gifts are my love language, I'll leave my Amazon wish list. It's a really cool list. You got to see it. And I'll also leave my PayPal information in case you want to send me a love donation. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So I will see you next time. Come back soon because I have a lot more to say. See you later.